Thanks for staying with us. Now, in what comes as a relief for the healthcare industry, the government has finally decided to roll back the hospital service tax of 5%. My colleague Zoya Thomas gets you first reactions from the Apollo hospitals based out of the city. She spoke to the chairman of the group and he has welcomed this move.
So finally, the so-called misery tax has been rolled back. And of course, after a lot of hospitals that came under that bracket, in fact, went on a nationwide appeal. So quite a lot of relief for you at the moment?
I think whatever the finance minister has done is a clear acceptance that there are many things that we need to do in healthcare. And the fact that in India, 80% of the people pay out of their pocket for healthcare expenses. This tax would have gone on, added initial burden for them. Healthcare as it is in the last 1 year, we have faced 6 times increase in our interest rates, fuel, power, all of these are going on, inflation, all of these are affecting. We need to continue this dialogue with the government. They also realize, because you must see this budget has addressed so many issues, but we are disappointed that they did not address the most essential thing, that is the health. But we will carry on this.
Time now to kick up some cricketing action from the ICC season. A look at the World Cup catches and matches on our special edition. Now, India may not have exactly lived up to the billing of favourites at the World Cup with their recent performances, but they certainly seem to have discovered their new X factor. One, with the Chennai connection, they are hoping will take them to their ultimate victory right here at home.
He's going to win the World Cup for India.
No, it's not Sachin Tendulkar who's been spoken of here, but 24-year-old R. Ashwin, who played his first World Cup game on Sunday. Ashwin bowled all 10 of his overs against West Indies in the power plays and finished with an impressive 2 wickets for 41 at an economy of 4.10.
Oh, he's always impressed me, and I'm glad that he's finally played, because I personally thought at the start of the tournament he would be your number one bowler, and if India goes on to win, then it will be Ashwin who will make the difference.
Of course, MS Dhoni already knew that. Ashwin took 13 wickets when Chennai Super Kings won the IPL last year. He took 13 wickets in 6 games to be man of the tournament when Chennai won the Champions League in South Africa. And in the 5 one-dayers against New Zealand last year, he took 11 wickets at an economy of 5.12 despite bowling a lot in the power plays. Incidentally, Ashwin's carom ball variation is said to be potentially more lethal than Ajanta Mendis' carom. You try and spot the difference between his regular off-spin and the carom ball, because the batsmen can't seem to figure it out.
So clearly India's biggest X factor of the World Cup will no longer be sitting out of the World Cup, because now India need Ash to win. Though why he didn't play for this long still remains a mystery. With Nikhil Naz in New Delhi, Suprita Das for NDTV.
Well, at least Chennaites will be pinning all of their hopes on this homeboy. Now, and finally, superstar Rajinikanth, who has a huge fan following in Japan, may be visiting the tsunami-hit nation to help in his own way. This while another earthquake of magnitude 6.6 has struck Honshu today. Here's what the actor had to say at a condolence meeting for the Japanese victims in the city.
நீங்க வந்து पर्सनலா ஜாப்பனீஸ் பீப்பிள்க்கு ஹெல்ப் பண்றதுக்கு ஏதோ இனிஷியேட்டிவ் எடுத்துருக்கீங்க?
ஆமாங்க, அது இன்னும் நான் வந்து டிசைட் பண்ணேன் என்ன செய்யணும்னு சொல்லிட்டு நான் பேசிட்டு இருக்கேன். ஆமாங்க, நான் கொஞ்ச நாள் அந்த பிறகு போய் பார்க்குறேன். அது இன்னும் அது டேட் மட்டும். The legendary quality of Japanese, the bouncing back, the fighting back nature, that quality the world knows. You know that actually you bounce back and fight, but how many times? So I pray God, the Almighty, so no more nature calamity to that wonderful, hardworking, beautiful people. I கேள்விப்பட்டேன் ஜப்பானில் வந்துட்டு இந்த ஷாப்பிங் மாலில் எல்லாம் பர்ச்சேஸ் பண்ணி க்யூவில் வந்து பில்லு வாங்குறதுக்கு பணம் கட்டுறது நிற்கிறதுக்கு இருக்கும்போது 10 பேருக்கு வந்துட்டு எல்லாம் வெளியே ஓடி போய் எல்லாம் விழுந்து அவர் கொஞ்சம் நின்ன பிறகு மறுபடியும் அவங்களே வந்து அதே கியூல நின்றுட்டு பணம் கட்டினாங்க. ட்ரெயின் எல்லாருக்குமே டிக்கெட் கலெக்டர், ஐ எம் சாரி, இந்த ப்ராப்ளம்ஸ் இதில் இருக்குது, பட் இட் இஸ் மை டியூட்டி, ஐ ஹாவ் டு செக் யுவர் டிக்கெட்ஸ். என்ன ஒரு டிசிப்ளின் பாருங்க, ஆனஸ்ட் பாருங்க.
And on that emotional note, we wrap this bulletin. Thanks very much for being with us.